the glam pain. It's time for the Julie Tussey Show live guest current event scathing exposés. The original Suburban Bombshell, the big blonde baby, giving you the fastest, funniest, most informative 30 minutes of your life. And now, here's Julie Tussey.
Hey, this is Julie with the Julie Tussey Show. How are you doing? It's awesome here in Kentucky. Beautiful sunshiny day. Summer is in full swing. I am absolutely loving it. What have you been up to? I'm telling you, we have been busy. The Julie Tussey Band, of course, is very busy through the summer. We're appearing all over the central Kentucky area. We used to travel a lot all over the U.S., and I just wanted to stay home, so we kind of been staying home the last couple years, and it's wonderful. I'd love to hear from some bands out there. We're coming up on our busy season, of course, so I know y'all are busy, but if you want to come and do an interview on the Julie Tussey Show and get a little bit of press, a little bit of people knowing you're here and where you're playing, send me a message or email me at julietussey@gmail.com. 100% backing of the local arts. That's what the Julie Tussey Show is all about. That's what the Julie Tussey Band is all about. We love local artists. Local artists are awesome, and we love you. So definitely let me know. If there's a band that you follow, please message me and let me know, and I'll find them. Other than that, I sure would love to have Adam Levine come on and interview. I don't want to go to The Voice. I want The Voice to come to me, baby. I want to sit down with him and just chat. He's beautiful. Don't tell anybody I said that, but he's awesome. I don't know about his character, but I sure do like him on the show, The Voice, and I love his music. Love his music. So there you go. True confessions on the Julie Tussey Show. Let's see. If I could interview anyone else, probably Steve Harvey. I would love to sit down and talk with him. I kind of have some girl crushes on some people. Lady Gaga would be kind of cool to interview. She'd probably be wild to... My son was telling me the other day that she came out on a talk show and all she had on was her jacket and panties. And the person interviewing her said, what about this outfit you have on? And she said, yeah, only part of the outfit that I had was the jacket. It was the only part of the outfit that I had that I liked, so that's all I wore. And I thought, oh my gosh, that takes me back to my body image. I mean, I would love to have the guts to just wear my panties out for an interview, but nope, not going to happen on the Julie Tussey Show. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm in a common and normal form around here, just crazy and upbeat. I absolutely love life. And I want to be an encouragement to you somehow today. So I hope you smile and laugh. You know, laughter is a very wonderful thing. They've proven even medically that if you're very ill and you laugh, like watch comedies and make yourself laugh, that you will be healthier, and sometimes you get completely turned around and better. So take time to laugh today. Take time to realize how great life is. Is it hard? Sure. But the flexible shall not be broken. So learn to just let it go, let it go, let it go. I want to talk today about a great marriage. Now, I'm not going to say I have the best marriage in the whole and entire world, but I have a really good marriage. And I've been married for 20 years to Gary Tussey. And in the intro, in our first show, I put that I'm going to find this because this is so funny. I said, I want to thank my producer, Gary Tussey, the Robin to my Howard Stern, the Benny to my Jets, the Chanel to my Coco. Truly, Gary Tussey is like the rock in this relationship. But we have both spent a lot of time working on our marriage. And I do believe that sometimes, especially if you're young, you might fall into the trap of thinking that, oh, we're madly in love and this is just all going to work out so awesome. And you're in for a rude awakening, because those big, hot, fancy feelings, they're awesome. And I still have those. But they come and go. They wane a little bit, and you can't build a relationship for a marriage on, oh, the ooey gooey, rich and chewy, I'm madly in love with you feeling. Can I get a witness in the house on that? No, marriage is work, my people. Marriage is work. And having that mad, passionate love in the beginning, I think, is a huge necessity, because it is one of the things that will help sustain your marriage. But more than that, you have got to cultivate a relationship of caring and giving and taking care of one another. So I'm probably going to pop in and talk about Great Marriage 101 here and there through this program series that I'll be doing for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. So you'll hear about it on and off, but I thought maybe I should give some pointers to help. I know when I was in my 20s, I would have really liked to have some pointers about marriage. But so point number one that I would love to talk about today with you is take time to meet your spouse at the door when they get home from work. Take time to meet your spouse at the door when they get home from work. Now, I make it a religious ceremony, if you will, but I kiss my husband goodbye before he leaves, and I kiss him hello when he comes home in that door. And I am the one that's at home. I work and run. We're self-employed, so I can run errands and blah, blah, blah. But if I'm home, that man is getting greeted at the door when he comes in, and I am going to ask him about his day. And ladies, FYI, he may not tell you a whole lot, but that means a lot to him. And here's another thing, coming from a woman's perspective, don't just throw down the second he gets in the door with all the trouble you had with the kids and how they were fighting and how this bill didn't get paid and blah, blah, blah. Let that man, or let your spouse, if you're the man that's home when your wife comes home, let your spouse have a few minutes of just being appreciated and loved and shown that you care that they are home. I do know that makes a very big difference. My parents did that, and they were married for, 50 years, I think, 50 years. And it's so, so important to make the other person in your marriage feel valuable. You know, sometimes Gary will come home and he's had a very bad day. And so for a while, although I'm loving on him and I don't overdo it, but I'm like, how was your day, baby? Can I get you a cup of coffee? I mean, what is it to take 10 minutes out of my 24 hours to be good to him when he comes in the door? It is nothing compared to the return that you get. You have got to make your spouse the most valuable person in your life, even above your children. And you've got to make them feel special every day, just human consideration. Do you know, and Gary and I tell each other this all the time, when I need a hug, he's the only man I'm going to get that hug from. So he needs to be available to me, and I am the only woman that he is going to get his hugs from. And you see where I'm going here, because you don't want them going to get a hug somewhere else or a kiss, right? So you have to strengthen your marriage by the very small things that you do. I actually am a licensed cosmetologist, have been since there was dirt on the earth, a very long time. And I decided when I moved from Michigan to Kentucky to get my license here. And crazy, although it might be that I had done hair for over 20 years, I had to go back to school here and get some hours. Well, that was some long hours. I had to go, full time and get my hours in so I could pass the state board here. And so I would come home after that long day, and Gary happened to not be working late hours. So whenever he was home, he would have a meal prepared for me. He would greet me at the door. It was awesome. I remember thinking, ooh, this is really cool. And it made me feel so good. And it made me feel like he really cared about what I was doing to contribute to our family. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that feeling. And so I try, of course, we correspond and every family's different, but we text and call each other all day long. We're crazy about each other, and we're in communication, and we're in business together. So we text and call each other all day long, but he has a symbol on his phone that he sends if he's hungry, so I know to cook, and he has learned that if he's coming home at a reasonable hour, it is reasonable for me to try and have something there for him, or for us to make plans to go out. But if he's coming in late, he'll try to grab a burger before he comes home, or some chicken sandwich or something, so that there's not the pressure on me after I've had a long day until to the night. But I do try, and this might be old school, and some of you girls listening, it might be a challenge to your thinking, but I want to encourage you to really think about it. I greet my husband at the door. I give him a hug and a kiss. He may not want to speak to me because he's had a long day, and I don't become offended by that. I just try to make sure that I'm giving him some kind of love and some kind of comfort when he comes in the door. And then I also like to try and have some kind of food prepared for him. And I'm a big meal planner in that I like to make something like a family recipe called Queen Anne spaghetti. But I make enough to last us, our family of 4, 2 or 3 days. So I'm really only cooking a couple times a week. And it's awesome. It's awesome because I know he's coming in. I can grab a bowl of spaghetti and pop it in the microwave. And I also don't eat the same thing my family eats because I'm always trying to lose weight. Thank you, Jesus, you're helping me with that. But so I understand the busyness of life. But in the year 2016, you have got to take time for your spouse. You have got to take time for that man or that woman and make them feel special. The biggest thing to do is to kiss them goodbye when they leave. Kiss them hello every time they come home. Greet them at the door. Yes, be old school about it. Yes. Do you like your spouse? Then show them that you like them and be really good to them. This is Julie Tussey with the Julie Tussey Show. This is Julie Tussey with the Julie Tussey Show. Thank you so very much for listening today. Please tell your friends about this program. Share the link on Facebook, and share the link on Instagram, and share the link in email, and share the link any way you can. We want to get out there and be an encouragement to other people. Also, take time to go visit the Julie Tussey Show on Facebook, our page, and like us, and the Julie Tussey Band if you want to come and hear some of our great R&B and blues music. We are all about helping people be better today. Thank you so much to our sponsors. We appreciate all that you do to help us get this show out on the airwaves. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, please message me or email me at julietussey@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Remember, you only get one life. Live it to the fullest.
Slow and easy when you take me down. Slow and easy. Slow and easy when you take me down. Slow and easy. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. I see you standing across the street. I know you're the man I wanna meet. Everything about you calls my name.